Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go from Ford Field. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. Here comes Otten in motion. Here's Baker to begin with a pass. Get this complete right side to Otten. They face second down and 7. Here comes Otten in motion. A second down throw for Mayfield. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Now some movement up front, and we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. They send Godwin in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and to also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. First and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Working free downfield, it is Williams. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play after being backed up. 71 yards.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. From the gun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Second and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Buccaneers offense ready now for their second drive. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A throw right side. Going to be taken in by McMillan. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And the reception for Chris Godwin. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Looking middle here, and he's got McMillan. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll run with the 3rd-year man. It's Rachaad White. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Baker. It's complete to Evans. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down. I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. On 1st down, right back to White. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Kirby Joseph there to make the play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Mayfield. Over the middle, that's Godwin. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs are on the board. It's 7-3.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by White. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Baker gonna hand it to White. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Here's Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. He's going to have the first down and more. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
On the give, it's White. There he goes, inside the 30. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. On play action, Mayfield. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
On the handoff, it's White. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
3rd and long. Baker to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Buccaneers cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. The Lions offense make their way out to take over once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. Second and 7. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And third down coming up.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Lions. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Here comes Otten in motion. On first and 10, here's Baker. He'll find his running back, White. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Nice play here by Rachaad White. I'll tell you, I had a chance to call one of his games late last year, and what really stands out is he is very comfortable when being used in the passing game. And finished last year 4th amongst all NFL running backs, finishing with 64 receptions.
Tight end, the motion man to the right. A give, and here's White. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Kirby Joseph there to make the play. They send Evans in motion. On second down, Baker. For the sideline, he's got Evans. Here now, 3rd and 5. Mayfield to throw. He'll try to run for it.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
Here's Jake Camarda now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully. And that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Williams in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now, Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. That one intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Goff. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. This pass complete to Raymond. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. From the gun, it's Goff. A ball deep for the end zone. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Williams in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. A gain there of 13 yards.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He finds Raymond for the completion. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Dan Campbell will opt to bring out the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. This one is good. He knocks it through. So we've reached halftime here at Ford Field, and the Lions have the lead. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Lions offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. Throwing here is Goff. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
Goff to throw. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the 2nd half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Williams in motion. A 2nd down throw for Goff. This one finds Peoples-Jones. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Goff. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. Goff to throw. That is caught. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. They'll try it now with Gibbs. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, I wasn't so certain about leaving the offense out there, but they did, and it paid off with a touchdown.
And I love it, Mike. I think we're starting to see this more and more often in today's NFL. Take advantage of field position. Put the trust in your offense. It's exactly what their head coach does here, and certainly pays off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Buccaneers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
The 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. Seems like they got a little lazy. They got locked in on maybe one or two of the offensive targets. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the first down, and that brings up fourth down. Third and 5. Here comes Otten in motion. From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. Throw left side, pulled in by Evans. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
I really like the rhythm that this offense has found. I mean, that third down, that wasn't a layup by any means, but they made it look easy. Everybody was exactly where they needed to be. The quarterback did a nice job working through his progression, saying, okay, I understand this is zone defense. I understand where the limitations of the coverage are. I'm going to get to that spot on the field as fast as I can, deliver the ball, pick up the first down.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. They send Godwin in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Jalen McMillan, the one he was looking for there. And it'll bring up second down. Now Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. He connects with Palmer on that one. And the Bucs are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think at this point in the game, prior to that third down call, the coach is telling his quarterback, hey, you got 2 downs. This is 4 down territory, but that last completion, I think, saves him from having to make that decision, at least for the time being, barring any penalties. Now, they got 3 or 4 plays to try to end this one with a touchdown.
That is caught side of the end zone. Rashad White, touchdown Buccaneers.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Lions offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff to throw on first down. He connects with St. Brown. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
A couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Now Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
On 2nd down, Goff. He's got his man, Peoples-Jones. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Once again, it's Gibbs. Has some room inside the 30. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Lions 1st down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
On play action. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
On the bootleg, it's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's down at the 3. What a run.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Goff. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Here's Goff. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
They'll run with Gibbs. Powering forward. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bucs offense ready for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Looking to set up the screen there, but he decides not to force it, and it's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Mayfield to throw. That's caught. It's Evans. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
They face 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Mayfield. Looking middle here, and he's got McMillan. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
Nice 1st down pickup there by Jalen McMillan. And Mike, as he tries to find his role in this Bucs offense, I think a lot of his opportunities are going to come inside at that slot position. Not only his ability to find soft spots and have good instincts to get himself open and uncover, but also the quickness to win man-to-man. And that combination is going to get him a lot of targets. Remember, he had 5 receiving touchdowns each of the last 2 seasons back in college.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Slot man in motion right. On 2nd down, Baker. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he'll take it on in. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Tampa. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Bucs are able to edge a bit closer. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Lions. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.